Hey everyone, welcome back to the Be Alive channel. Today we're discussing Hemaplex by Nature's Plus. It's a really great iron supplement line, and we've got Peter here today, and he's going to be talking about what's inside the product and what makes it stand out from some of the other iron supplements on the market. Hope you enjoy.
Iron, key mineral, right? Probably the number one mineral is what? Magnesium. Number two, well, actually number one is a cross up between calcium and magnesium. So basically those two are 1 and 2, could be switched around. The number 3 as far as minerals is iron. Iron is very important. Now when I look at iron, there are a lot of irons out there. You know, a doctor will send somebody in, I want 300 milligrams of iron, elemental iron sulfate. Why so much? Here's the problem. 300 milligrams, 10% absorbability. That is the problem. You have to understand that. So why did this was the first, we came up with an 85 milligram. If you run the formula out, typically what a doctor recommends is right around the 80-some milligrams, 85 to 90 milligrams. He's giving him so much ferrous, typically sometimes as much as 600 to even get close to this 85 where he wants to be. That's the difference. We're exactly where it needs to be, non-constipational. It is a chelated iron. That means it's been wrapped in an amino acid. It has all the carriers in there. So you got your vitamin C. You got your B vitamins. You've got the other key carriers in there that actually help in the absorbability. You've got the bioperin in there because it's a larger molecule. You've got the beet juice in there. You've got all the other key ingredients in there that actually help with the absorbability of the iron. That's the big difference, is extended release, highly absorbable iron. It actually works. We do have the zinc in there. We have some unique stuff that makes it absorb, and that is the difference. So if you run that calculation out, you're going to find 85 exactly what the doctor wanted him to have. Only problem is he's so used to the pharmaceutical product that causes constipation, that causes problems, gastric distress, all the other areas. Hemaplex is not only good for anemia, it's good for pernicious anemia. Who is the customer for Hemaplex? Is it just women? No. Men can use it. Why do I say men? Hey, listen, I'm getting too much iron. It causes problem. An active man needs iron. Why? It's going to give him more endurance. I've got athletes that use iron that are big bike riders or big runners or that athletes. They need the extra oxygen and more endurance. There's where Hemaplex comes into effect. I mean, it gives them that extra energy. It gives them the endurance. It gives them more oxygen in the blood. That's what's so unique about it. And again, it's good for anemia and pernicious anemia. You need the B vitamins and you need the C for pernicious, not just the iron. That's the key, and that's Hemaplex. Extended release tablets. It's going to stay within the body a long period of time. When you first take it, 30% of the nutrients are released. Over the next 8-10 hour period, you get a steady release of that iron, supporting good blood health. The next one is the capsule form. What makes it unique? This is an 85 milligram. So we're looking at 2 capsules. So if you want to take less, now you can do it. You take 1 capsule, which gives you half the amount of the 85, which is really key. Again, profile exactly the same, all the same carriers in there, better support. Again, an amino acid chelate, very absorbable, not going to cause constipation, good for pregnant women, good for lactating women. Softgels, we sell a ton of softgels. Why? Because they're easy to swallow. 3 softgels gives you the 85 milligram. A lot of them don't want 85 milligram. They only want about the 18, and there's where it would fall into the right category of taking 1 capsule, which would give them a little over a month's supply, then actually be close to a 3-month supply. So unique in that area. The Hemaplex chewable. Again, just a chewable form, quick acting. 3 chewables. Gives you the 85. You want less, just do 1 chewable. Going to give you the energy. Going to help with the anemia and other areas. Our latest one is Hemaplex liquid. Out of all the Hemaplexes, I think this is so unique. Why? Because of the iron that we're using. We're using Florachel, which is from Albion Labs. It is a patented iron. What makes it so unique is the body only utilizes it what it needs. It's 18 milligrams. So if you take that full dose and your body only needs 6 milligrams, that's what's going to use. It's going to take what it needs. The rest of it's just going to slough out right through the body and not stored. That's the key about Hemaplex. It's not stored in the liver. It's utilized right away, or else the body just lets it pass through. That's why I think the liquid is so unique. It can be taken right on the side. It says definitely for pregnant and lactating, breastfeeding women, really key. Again, it's got all the carriers in there. Got your vitamin C, got your B vitamins. Takes care of all areas. Tastes pretty good. I always tell people to drink it cold. It definitely tastes good in that aspect of it. It is vegan, non-GMO. Basically has all the key factors on there, and it really works.
Can you just talk about, so the conversion is about 300 milligrams of ferrous sulfate is equivalent to around 85 milligrams of elemental iron?
Right.
Okay.
So that's the real key. Again, it's getting that right mix. And again, that's why we have it in different forms, because you can take what your needs may not be that. And the reason why the doctor's giving them those high amounts is because it's so poorly absorbed. That's the big problem. It's a sulfate form. It's the wrong form of iron. And again, we know why chelation. Chelation, we're actually wrapping an amino acid. We're giving it the Trojan horse effect. And it's a full chelate. What I mean by full chelate is that we've actually taken off I think our folic acid and actually attached an amino acid to it. So we're actually bonding it to it using an enzyme process to remove the highly positive charge that's typically on iron. And we're actually attaching amino acid to it, which makes it slightly negative, which is going to make it better absorb. And that's the real key. We don't have that big high positive charge on there. High positive charge stuff makes stuff stick to it. Negatively charged, nothing sticks to it. That's the key.
So why do you think that like other supplement companies have such low iron?
Well, basically what we did was focused on what the doctors were recommended really to reverse anemia, pernicious anemia. At those levels, you'd have to take an awful lot of those to do that reversal. And that's why we developed it like we did. We looked at the science studies of it, and we wanted to be at those levels because that's what the doctor was trying to achieve, is that level.
So this was formulated based off scientific research for the clinical doses of iron.
Yes, it certainly was, and that was so key. And that's why we came up with the other forms, so you can have a little less, but yet you're still getting that absorbability because you're getting the vitamin C, you're getting the B vitamins, you're getting the B, you're getting all those key ingredients that's going to make it absorb. And that's real key.
And so what was the difference, though? You have 85 milligrams there, but you said the liquid only has
18.
18? What's the difference?
That's
Why?
that's the RDA because, again, we wanted this for children also. And again, if you need a stronger one, it's always easy to take more. Problem is to get less. So, and basically when we look at the liquids, you want to be somewhere above 10. Mm-hmm. So that's why we chose the RDA to be at the 18. Okay. If they need more, that's why we've got the other formulas, so you can take more.
Yeah, but it was kind of a safety precaution as a liquid.
As a liquid, also because we wanted it for children also. Yeah. So this is a good family product. So that means not only children 4 years in age and higher can take it, which makes it real nice. That's one little capful versus the 2 for an adult. Mm-hmm. So that means your teenage daughter can take it very safe an aspect. We're not going to give them too much iron. And you got to be, and that's why everything's protected with the child-proof caps and stuff like that, because it can have a negative effect for children. So we want to make sure that we protect the children.
How much iron is too much iron?
Typically, if I'm looking at, because we're looking at children, not adults, an adult can withstand a higher amount of iron and they'll slough it off. A child, you have to be real careful. So we get above around in the 20s and stuff like that. You definitely want to be extremely careful, because it can have some real negative effects.
Child would be anyone less than 6?
Yeah. I mean, it's really good health. I've taken the iron when I've done a lot of bike riding or working out, that type of thing. It does give you that extra endurance. And again, and I'm in my 70s and I still use it for that reason, because I'm very active. And that's the real key. Again, it's not going to build up. If you look at the studies that were done with men with iron, it was done on the ferrous type irons that built up, basically stayed in the liver and caused the problems. This doesn't. It's utilized, and the body just will use what it needs, and it supports it. It's really for good blood health. That's why it's called Hemaplex. It's not just called iron. It's total blood health, and good blood health with Hemaplex. Thank you.